If it is comfortable for you, please close all your eyes. As you feel yourself getting relaxed in your chair, take a deep breath in and exhale out, focusing on your breath. And take another deep breath in and exhale out, focusing on your breath. And now say to yourself, you and I are we. I am knowing that we are all one of this amazing universe. Each person hearing my voice, affirm to yourself, I am a bright and shining light. I deserve all the good the universe has to offer me. And continue to affirm to yourself, I am complete and I am confident. Complete confidence from the signs of mine. My confidence in the all good is complete. My faith in the power of spirit is supreme. I have no doubts nor uncertainties. I know that my good is at hand, and I realize that no fear can hinder that good from making its appearance in my life and affairs. I know that my life and good are complete. Evil cannot touch nor hinder my work. I rest in security, for the one mind is my complete refuge and strength. I am serene and confident. You and I are we. I am complete and I am confident. And please allow yourself to come back into the room. Namaste.
Thank you, Gina. It's beautiful. Good morning, everybody. Are you ready to sing with me? Please sing with me. I love myself the way I am. There's nothing I need to change. I'm
first person. Knowing that there is only one power, that power is in and through absolutely everything. It is energy. It is everywhere. It is amazing. It is joy and peace and truth. It is divine right action. It is perfect wisdom. It is the dewdrop on a leaf. It is under every rock. It is in every nook and cranny. It is all good and it is all encompassing. And I am one with this amazing essence. It is in and through me, is me, as me. And so I know that whatever is true for me is also true for each person hearing my voice. I declare right here and right now that all is well, no matter what it looks like. I declare right here and now that it is joyous, that this life is joyous, that is wondrous, it is amazing. I know that each and every person that sits here today or hears my voice realizes the magnificence. I'm so grateful for the Reverends and Patty and Dave and their beautiful music. I'm grateful for the sound guys that help us to put on this wonderful presentation. I'm grateful for the volunteers. And I'm grateful for all the I'm grateful for all the congregants that show up each and every time. I'm so grateful for this truth, and I release my word into the universal law, knowing that it is done, and so it is.
So it is.
Oh, Kim. I'm grateful for you and Gina, two sisters. Kind of like sisters, right? I feel so blessed that I'm going to sing about it. How about you? Oh, I know you want to. Come on now. Stand up with me. I am blessed. Let's sing about it. I am blessed. Yeah. All right. Every day of my life, I am blessed, 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 blessed.
Reverend Cheryl Bell, co-senior minister, along with my sister, Reverend Stacey Hilton. And if you are comfortable, please say with us, God bless America and the rest of the world. And just turn to a neighbor, we're just still bowing, we're not hugging and slobbering our people.
I know, huh?
Who's here for the first time, either in person or virtually? If you're here virtually for the first time, for the first time in a long time, just please put it in the comment section. All right. Oh, hi. Hi, Shauna. Hi. What's your Shauna? We haven't seen you forever. You may as well say you're here for the first time.
Nice to see you, honey.
Good to see you. Hi. What's your name, Missy? Barbara. Hi, Barbara. How are you? Where are you coming in from?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Is this your first time here?
It's been years.
It's been years. Well, welcome back. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. Awesome. Anyone else here for the first time? Oh, this family we have here. I love it. I love it. All right. So, thank you for being here, Barbara, again. And, we like to tell people that no matter where they are on their spiritual path, they're always welcome. Whether they were here last week, last month, or last year, or pre-pandemic, whichever. Thank you so much.
Your name's up.
No, we don't.
No, not yet.
Sorry, Pat. No, it's fine. I just, sometimes it's, hey, Patty, sit down. Hey, Patty, have a seat. I'm going to need you here. Well, you know what I mean. And I need you. I need you. Here we are on earth together. It's you and I. God has made us fall in love. It's true. I've really found someone like you. Ah, yes. Will you stay? The love you feel for me, will it say that you'll be by my side to see me through until my life is through? Well, in my mind, we can conquer the world. In love, you and I, you and I, you and I. Oh, you and I. Oh, I am glad, at least in my life, I've found someone that may not be here forever to see me through. I've found some strength in you. Yes, I have. I've only prayed that I have shown you a brighter day. That's because that's all I'm living Don't worry what happens to me. No. 'Cause in my mind you will stay here always. In love, you and you and you and you and 'cause in my mind we can conquer the world. In love, you and you and you and yeah. That's all we need, right? It's all here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, Stevie Wonder, I should have said that as Stevie Wonder.
Nothing wrong with a little Stevie.
That's right.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay. Stagehand volunteers. Okay. You all are here on a good day. You know, some of us are audio learners and some of us are visual learners. So you visual learners are really here on a good day. You know, yeah, last week I mentioned in passing kind of, and some of you may or may not have been here or may not have heard it, that I was feeling like, even as America or as an American, that I can't say united right now. I feel like it's broken and it's not united. And I just want to read you something from the Science of Mind textbook written by the founder of Science of Mind, Dr. Ernest Holmes. What he says is unity. So just bear with me. This is the audio people, for the audio folks. The oneness of God and man. The enlightened in every age have taught that back of all things there is one unseen cause. There is no record of any great thinker who has taught differently. Duality. This teaching is of unity. The Lord our God is one God, is the chief cornerstone of the sacred scriptures of the East as well as our own sacred writings. It is the mainspring of the teachings of modern philosophies, such as unity teachings, the New Thought movement, the occult teachings, the esoteric and the inner teachings of our own religious science, and even much that is taught under the name of psychology. Science has found nothing to contradict this teaching. Nothing. And it never will. For the teaching is self-evident. An entire chapter in the textbook is available for the further elucidation of this subject. The word unity, we might explain, signifies the union of parts, a result of many drawn together into one perfect harmonious whole. Oneness is what we teach here. One life of which we are a part. One intelligence which we use. One substance which is brought into manifold manifestation. One principle, as Jesus taught, that they may all be one, even as thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, and they also in us. And also in us. We have a nice little video to show you of how other species work it out. Thank you.
We set aside the 4th of July as a day to come together, to honor these United States. Of course, our differences are many these days. If only, as Leslie Stahl suggests, we could follow the lead of some of our fellow animals down on the farm.
In the leafy pine barrens of southern New Jersey lies a very different kind of farm. So for those people who have never been here, never even heard of the funny farm, how would you describe it?
I say heaven on earth, especially for animals and for people, because when you walk through the gates, you can feel the inner peace and harmony because they all get along here.
They do. It's kind of astonishing. The Astonishing Funny Farm, a not-for-profit animal sanctuary open to the public 2 days a week, was created by New Jersey's own Dr. Doolittle, Laurie Zaleski.
We have a mommy sheep and a baby sheep.
This is basically a farm for rescued animals. Most of them, were they abused?
Abused, unwanted, neglected, elderly, disabled. Every single animal here is a rescue.
So you've been healing them as well as protecting them?
Yes.
She's healed and protected more than 600 animals over the last 20 years, from retired racehorses to raucous roosters.
We have 115 roosters.
Well, no wonder it's so noisy around
It is very
here.
noisy.
Listen, you. Hey, why'd you name it Funny Farm? Why didn't you name it Heaven on Earth or whatever?
So my mother had the original Funny Farm, and she said it's full of animals and fit for lunatics.
The people are the lunatics. As she writes in her book, there are lessons here for our polarized, at-each-other's-throat society, because the creatures on the Funny Farm live in harmony, no matter how different they are. It's not quite the biblical tale of the lion lying down with the lamb, but as friendships go, this bond is pretty jaw-dropping. Between Emily the emu, a very large bird, and a goose named Airplane because of her wounded wings.
Can you see the emu from here?
Oh, yes.
The emu
that's
and Airplane.
Emily. Oh,
Emily.
Airplane's, oh my God,
Emily,
look at that.
I mean, he
Just what
is
you
glued to
said.
her. That goose is just always wherever she is.
Look at that. Do you know why the goose loves the emu?
Maybe he likes larger women. I don't know. I said, what do you I'm not really sure. I thought it's possible that she protected him at one point that we just don't know about. And he thought, you know, this is my protector and I'm going to stay with her.
Zaleski introduced us to another cross-species couple. Look at how beautiful that animal is. You're very attractive. A donkey and a very kissable llama. So this is Lorenzo.
This is Lorenzo.
And this is
and
Jethro.
This is Jethro.
So tell us about how this friendship developed.
Jethro was here with his horse that passed away.
The pony died, and Jethro went into mourning.
He did go into mourning, yes. This poor guy was suffering because he was so sad. Lorenzo came, and they bonded themselves. They just found each other. I mean, these two are such an odd couple.
An even odder couple might be Yogi the steer and Cooper the alpaca.
Look, see how he's waiting? Look, where is he? There's your buddy. He's coming out too. Wherever Yogi goes, he goes.
They make an adorable pair today. But 2 years ago, Yogi's long horns ripped a hole in Cooper's side by accident.
When I tried to take Cooper to the hospital, Yogi was definitely freaking out.
You told me he cried.
He cried. He went, "Ma!" Like, it broke my heart. It's, you know, where's my friend? Where'd you take him?
Are they really missing them? Are you attributing human emotions to your animals? You're making it up.
I absolutely think that they miss each other.
But was it grieving?
I think he was grieving, sure. People say they don't have emotions. They do have emotions.
But scientists complain.
Scientist schmientist.
What do they know?
What do they know? What do they have in their backyard?
Exactly. So what's your favorite coupling?
Dogs and dolphins just
And
have.
they
play
in the water?
Yes.
Jennifer Holland has collected dozens of stories of unexpected animal affection in Unlikely Friendships, one of a series of unlikely bestsellers.
One of my favorites is an iguana with a cat. And the fact that the iguana not only would cuddle with the cat, but would let it play with his tail and lick him and share his food, those kinds of stories just really make me smile.
In the course of writing her books, the former National Geographic staffer had some questions.
You know, I wanted to know, was there science behind this? Do we understand why this happens? And started looking into it and realized we don't really have one answer because there's so many different contexts, so many different animals. It would be very difficult to do a rigorous study and explain what's happening.
But I wondered if in some of the cases, it's less friendship and more pet owning. I'm thinking that gorillas are very close to us and that maybe our instinct for a little pet is instinct. I mean, if a gorilla is the way we are, we want a little kitten.
Right. And part of that may be kind of a little bit of that parental instinct, just kind of that instinct to care for.
Wanting to mother.
Wanting to mother.
Zookeepers often place orphan babies with mothers of another species who are nursing. I asked Holland if the need for protection might come into play. I told her about the goose and the emu. And as you saw them walk along, you thought, oh, she got herself a bodyguard.
Yes. And also even with an animal that's blind, another animal may kind of turn into a seeing eye dog and protect that animal and show where the food is and just be the bodyguard, be the helper.
Animal altruism.
Animal altruism. I love it.
And when animals meet when they're young, anything is possible. How does that song from South Pacific go? You've got to be carefully taught to hate and fear. What about the lion, tiger, and bear?
Oh my, yes.
Oh my, exactly.
Yes. So
and they were really pals?
They were pals, and these are three animals that would never meet in the wild.
These three predators turned pals were found as babies in a drug dealer's basement and brought to an animal sanctuary where they became lifelong buddies.
And it just happened that these three found something, again, positive in each other and pal around together. I think you see this in captivity so often because these animals are taken care of. They're not competing for food. They're not stressed. And so they have this luxury of being able to be social with other animals.
Laurie Zaleski takes that, if you feed them, they won't fight theory to a whole other level.
Okay, Leslie, come on in. I want to show you my roommates.
Oh,
I have 35 animals in my house right now.
wait a minute. You have 35 animals
About.
in your house? What, like what?
I have 10 dogs, about 20 cats, a cockatoo who is louder than all of them put together, a chicken. Here's Adele the diva chicken.
She lives here with the dogs?
She does.
And they don't eat her?
They don't eat her, no.
You know what comes to mind? Noah.
It's like Noah's Ark.
It's Noah's Ark. Saving animals is what Noah did, really.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're biblical.
I'm biblical.
Hello. I don't know. Oh, I'm back on. Isn't that cute? I love that. You know, our theme for this month is relationships, and you know, I would like for us all to explore our relationships. Not obviously with animals, because I think most of us aren't. Well, some of us aren't animal people, but just with each other. You know, those closest to us, and even those that are farther away from us. You know, we are shaped by our relationships with them. You know, that collective we. You know, we're never, that law of attraction reminds us that we're not alone. Because you're going to attract to you who you are. They're going to be your mirror and your reflection. So, the law is always working, always, whether you know it or not. Whether you know it or not. I think we had another video. I told you all, visual learners are in love today.
Miss the camp. Love you. Thank you. Appreciate you all. Love you. Miss you. Thank you.
Our teams left for camp Wednesday. Well, some left Tuesday and Wednesday. Camp is just outside of Portland, Oregon, at Cedar Ridge. It's 32 acres that Center for Spiritual Living recently purchased. So it's not the first time they've had camp there, but it's the first time they've had camp there at CSL. And I'm knowing that is, they're meeting hundreds of kids that some are like them and some are absolutely the opposite of them. But what they're learning and what they know, they're going to come back so full of love and for each, not only just each other and people, but for just everything, period. And that's why you may not see them around here, but all 5 of them are there at camp. So we have teams. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Where's Stacy?
Right. Yeah, the teens are amazing. And teen camp, I understand, is amazing. And I'm knowing that great stuff is going on there. And they are truly blessed to have a teaching that is supporting them in realizing their oneness. You know, we could learn a lot from them. So thank you, Reverend Cheryl, speaking about unity and showing us what harmony and peace look like through animals. We have a ways to go, I would say, as people, just a little ways. The Dalai Lama said this: because we all share this planet Earth, we have to learn to live in harmony and peace with each other and nature. This is not just a dream, but a necessity. Yeah, necessity. Let's see what, and this is coming up for us on all levels. I mean, we see it. I mean, each and everything is coming up for us to realize that we are one. Dr. Ernest Holmes says in the textbook, he defines harmony as concord or agreement in facts, opinions, manners, interests, etc. The secret of all progress is getting into a right relationship with the universal. In tune with the infinite, in tune with the infinite order is harmony. Contacting infinite intelligence, recognizing the Father, Mother, Father within, accepting the underlying laws of creation and moving in its mighty rhythm is harmony. Such harmony adjusts our affairs and enriches our lives. We have technology that can shoot us to the moon by just our cell phones, pretty much. And yet we still haven't gotten this piece with our getting along with one another as humans together. And, you know, it's not like, I think perhaps maybe we thought we had it together. It's never been together, just so you know. So we are on the precipice of moving it to that place where we realize, and there's enough of us that realize that, yeah, we are one. And yet, unity is not uniformity, and it's okay. You don't have to look like me. You don't have to have my same sexual orientation. You don't have to be my same height. You don't have to speak my same language. You don't have to believe what we believe here in this room. To realize that we're one. To realize and respect that we're one. Yeah. Unity is not uniformity. The good news is that all this chaos is up to be healed. That's the good news. Because before we were just kind of swept under the rug, and you know, there was a hierarchy. There's this person's better than that person, and never the two shall meet, and this person is always going to run things. And so it is up to be healed. That's great news, because it can't be fixed until we recognize it. And the moment that we really understand that everyone is an individualized expression of the one, call it God, call it infinite intelligence, call it spirit, it calls us into a deeper understanding and practice of how we relate to each expression of the one. It calls us to greater compassion and a more convicted practice, which is what Yeshua instructed his disciples to do in Matthew 25. And so I'm going to read Matthew 25, verses 35 through 40. For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. I was naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you visited me. Then the righteous will answer him, Lord, when did we see you hungry and feed you, or thirsty and give you something to drink? When did we see you a stranger and take you in, or naked and clothe you? When did we see you sick or in prison and visit you? And the king will reply, truly I tell you, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers of mine, you did for me. There's a story that practitioner Lauren sent me, and a very touching story that I want to set it up for you a little bit. And this was in Yahoo News on June 22nd, 2022. And it says, America is still reeling from a recent mass shooting that has left dozens of children dead or injured. In Ukraine, the ongoing conflicts have had a similar effect on its citizens and youth. In mid to late March, news outlets began reporting on Masha Fashenko, that's probably not pronounced correctly, sorry, a 15-year-old Ukrainian girl who suffered severe injuries from shelling going on near her home. Her wounds included loss of hearing, embedded shrapnel, a broken shoulder, and an amputated leg. The trauma she experienced was so severe, she refused to eat or drink and had to be fed intravenously. When Camelin Davis, an established musician and accomplice, heard about Fashenko's condition on a BBC podcast, it reminded her of a son's time in isolation when he was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes a week into pandemic lockdowns. Just recently, Davis took over the choral program at Sacramento Country Day School and decided to discuss this topic with her students. The first day I started at school, 2 of the students asked if we could do an arrangement of Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield, which isn't a very common choral piece, said Davis. After hearing about Masha, the lyrics were so specific to the story that it seemed clear to me that the universe wanted us to perform this song. So with that, I'd like to show you the video.
That was the closest I could do to not having to put
And I'm giving you word by word.
Okay. Also just
Nehai, Sonse.
Yes, I'll just click on whichever one I want to adjust, and then I use this one to adjust it, right?
Yeah. This is okay for you, the light? I can try to see if I can find somebody stole my.
Rozpovisty moju historiu. Ja tільки починаю, ручка в моїй руці, кінець ще невідомий. Дивлячись на чисту сторінку, відкрий обрудне вікно, нехай сонце освітить слова, які ти на них знайде. Тут як місто свого так близько, що почуєш його смак, схильний світ комплексів, свідчує дощ на своїй шкірі. Тільки ти це можеш чути, тільки ти це можеш. Ніхто інший не може бути тобою. Самі дощ не відносить слів, що він зрос простетими руками. Це початок твоїх дій, решту ще не написано. just beginning. The pen's in my hand, ending unplanned. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Put yourself in words unspoken, live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. Відчуй дощ на свої шкірі, тільки ти це можеш чути, тільки ти це можеш. Ніхто інший не може бути тобою. Справді дощ невідомих слів, невіз розпростертими руками, це початок твоєї книги. Решту ще не написано. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window. Let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions.
One more time.
Відчуй дощ на своїй шкірі.
Hi, Masha. My name is Jordan.
Марія, цю дівчинку звати Джордан. Мене звати Олександр, я буду твоїм перекладачем сьогодні.
I'm so sorry that you have to go through all of this. We really wish you all the best.
Мені дуже сумно, що тобі приходиться через все це проходити. Ми всі бажаємо тобі самого найкращого.
Hi, Masha. My name's Aniston. We just wanted to say how proud we are of you and how brave you've had to be through this whole thing.
Маша, вітаю тебе. Мене звати Еністон і хочу тобі сказати, що ми пишаємось тобою і ми пишаємось твоєю мужністю в ті дні, коли ти через все це переживаєш. Ми сподіваємося, що в тебе все буде добре.
Hi, my name's Anna Lucia. Masha, keep your spirits up. We hope you have a fast recovery.
Привіт, мене звати Анна Люсія. Я хочу сказати тобі, щоб ти трималась, і ми всі бажаємо тобі найшвидшого одужання.
Hi, Masha. My name is Saketa, and I hope you feel. I heard about your incident. I hope you feel better. You can do this. You can get through this. Just keep your head up, and you can do this.
Маша, вітаю. Мене звати Сукета. Ми всі знаємо про те, що трапилось з тобою. Тримай голову вище. Ми всі впевнені, що ти все це перебореш, оскільки ми тобі бажаємо всього кращого.
Hi Masha, I'm Millie. I wanted to let you know that we support you and your family and we hope you do well.
Маша, доброго дня, мене звати Мелія, і я хочу, щоб ти знала, що ми про тебе думаємо, і ми підтримуємо тебе і всю твою сім'ю.
Hello, Masha. My name is Imani. I just wanted to say that you are so strong and you have our full support.
Маша, привіт. Мене звати Імані. Хочу тобі сказати, що ти напрочуд дуже сильна. Ми всі про тебе думаємо, і ти маєш нашу підтримку.
There's so many things that we can do to just show our hearts and show the love to people. There's no limitation on that. We don't have to know what that is right here and right now, but the world is hurting. The world is hurting, and we have the secret. We got the golden ticket, don't we? We have it. Jimi Hendrix said, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace. When the power of love overcomes the love of power, we will know peace. We figured that out here. But see, if we want to see it out there in the world, we have to be it, and we are it. We're here, we are that in expression. We are. I believe we're out there doing our work. I know we are. I can feel that we are. We've got to fill our cups up first, though. Because it can be draining. Can it not? Anybody watch the news? I know Patty gave her back her cable box, but for the rest of us that have seen, or maybe it seeped in anyway, I'm not sure.
I do have my phone.
You have your phone. You can't really get that far away from it, I'm just saying, unless you sit up on a mountaintop. All you have to do is walk in somewhere and feel the energy. Can't you feel an energy when it's bad? When it's not right? When there's no love? People aren't demonstrating the love. There's always love. Always love. But we're the ones that the world's been waiting for. I see it all the time. We're the ones. And we've got to fill our cups first. That's why Sundays are so important for me. Oliver has a class that he's going to be teaching pretty soon here, talking about holding the light. But you can't hold the light unless you're feeling the light. It's really difficult. It's really, really difficult. In the Bible, Peter said, "Finally, all of you live in harmony with one another. Be sympathetic. Love as brothers. Be compassionate and humble." The Dalai Lama said, "Do not let the behavior of others destroy your inner peace." We do an excellent job of modeling what spiritual diverse family, I might add, looks like. And I want to make sure, we want to make sure, as the ministers and the Ministry of Prayer team and the board, make sure that your cup is running over. And so we're going to give you ample opportunities for us to participate together, to connect, for us to have fun and fundraise, because for us to be here, we're going to need some more funds. So we're going to make sure that your cup runneth over. You participate on whatever level you want. I've got one more video to show you about us making sure, as a Ministry of Prayer team, our cup runneth over.
In the silence, there is peace. In the silence, there is unspoken joy. In the silence, there's release from a world full of chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God, I find myself. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world full of chaos noise, so I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here.
So thank you for Andy. Thank you, Yvonne, for the video. Thank you, Ministry of Prayer team. Those that weren't able to make it, we know that you're doing all that good work out in outreach and with so many patients that you have, and we appreciate all of the love that you share with us, and your time, your talent, and your treasure. And for those of us that want to join in and be even more connected and spread the word, you know, where 2 or more are gathered, well, what about where 30 or 40 more are gathered? How do you think it's going to be? So let's do this thing. I love each and every one of you, and I support you right where you are. And let's move this thing, this idea, this truth of love out into our community.
Let's do it. Let's do it. How many are in agreement?
I am.
Oh, well, that was, come on now. That was a little underwhelming. You know, I don't have that much to say except that a world that works for all requires a level of consciousness that has never existed. And that's why she's asking, are you ready? Because, you know, the world that we live in now, you know, has never existed before. At least not the way it is right now. Because never before have so many people on this planet had the news, mass information, and an abundance of social connection readily available on these little computers that we carry around everywhere, even to the bathroom.
Oh.
I don't, but yeah, I heard. You know, this oversaturation of media has never been before, and if we are to manifest a world that works for all, then we're going to have to evolve into a new consciousness, a consciousness that calls us into deeper levels of connection in person and via technology. Do I want the teens to learn how to look me in the eye when I check out at Target? Yes. Do I want them to look me in the eye when I just say hello? Yes. Not down at their phones, not at their text messages, but as a court-appointed special advocate, if I have a teen, that's how I get them to communicate with me. I have to text them. Otherwise, I'll never hear from them, and I'll never see them. You know, today, you know, we are called to connect in these wonderful ways. There's so many different ways, and to collaborate and cooperate with others. You know, when you think about it, especially since this pandemic began, it pushed us further apart physically, but we came together digitally. We had to get creative in a bunch of different ways just to stay connected to one another. And we did. We are. I love you all. Thank you for being here.
I don't know if I've told you lately, but I love you. Those were some great videos and a beautiful talk, you guys. We have the best reverends. I don't know if you guys know that, but they happen to be the best around. Ministry of Prayer team is quite awesome. I was a little teary watching that, Yvonne. That was a beautiful video. Thank God you guys are getting together praying for us in the world. Sometimes you know, I know that we have everything that we need, right? It's all here. And sometimes I'm doing a little yell out to the world, to my angels. I know they're here.
I need a sign to let me know you're here, 'cause all of these lines are being crossed over the atmosphere. I need to know that things are gonna look up, 'cause I feel us drowning in a sea stream from a cut. And there is no place safe and no safe place to put my head when you can feel the words shake from the words that are said. Calling all teams of kissing queens and losing sight of having dreams in a world that all we want is only what we want until it's ours. Calling all angels. Calling all you angels.
I'm never going to give up.
No.
Well, I say that now. It's been a while, so I'm knowing I'm not going to give up. This is our time for giving and receiving, our time for supporting one another in this thing called life and funds and all those things that make the world go around. If you would, please say our affirmation with us. If you're online, should be a screen to show you how to text to tithe to us. Thank you, ushers, for coming forward. If you would please just take your gift in your hand and just say the affirmation with us. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper It is evidence of my faith and belief. It does good work in the world and returns to me multiplied abundantly. And what I know is today and every day that I am loved and supported by the power of the law of mind and action. I know that each and every person within the sound of my voice is as well. I know that there is an infinite stream of abundance, and this stream of abundance flows through each and every person's life, and this center for all good. And so it is.
And so it is. Abundant, yeah. I do believe I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, it will be mine. I know it is. Oh, I do believe that I will receive. I just have to know and then declare it to be so with an open mind, yes, and just a little bit of time. If it serves my highest good, then it is mine. Anything I want, it is mine. Perfect health, it is mine. Joy and peace, it is mine. Oh, love, 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 it is mine. If it serves my highest good, yeah, it is mine.
I just love this place.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, well, the announcements are our Heart of Peace meditation is this coming Wednesday at 6 p.m. And Aldo, who facilitates, there he is. There's Aldo. Aldo facilitates the Heart of Peace, and he wanted me to make sure to announce that our wonderful Oliver is going to be doing the centering for Heart of Peace on Wednesday. So everybody, please come and join with us and hear Karen Jones and doing her bowls, and it's just so wonderful we can be here together. It's really wonderful. And we've got, if you mark on your calendar, not only this week, but next week, the following Wednesday, we've got our Sabrina Fricks, our practitioner, who will be here in person giving a talk at 6:30 on Sunday on a Wednesday. So please come on 6:30 on that day and 6 o'clock this one. We have our wonderful Jamie Jetty is teaching a class that starts on Tuesday the 19th, and it's on Zoom from 3:30 till 6:30, and the name of it is the 5 Gifts of Abundant Life. And this class is accredited, and it's $168 for the 8 weeks, but all that money is being donated to the center. So I just think that's so beautiful that she's doing that. The bookstore is open today with lots of books. The books against the window are all 60% off. We've got jewelry and other little gifts. And just remember to go to Las Vegas, whenever you're shopping, I always have to look at Patty, whenever you're shopping on Amazon, you need to go to smile.amazon.com because a percentage comes back to us.
It's where to shop. That's what you do.
It's where to shop, that's right. I think it even works for gift cards too, doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So follow us on Facebook and Facebook. Oh no, I have our Amy needs to come up and talk to us too. So Amy, please come up and talk to us about Spring Mountain Ranch Super Summer Theater.
She's a fun ambassador.
Lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about. So the 22nd, July 22nd, we're gonna meet and we're gonna go to Spring Mountain Ranch to see Sister Act. The show starts at 8:05. I'm thinking about what time. If you want to meet here and carpool up, parking is $10. Tickets are $17.50. If you need help getting your ticket or you want me to help facilitate that, just let me know. I'll be glad to do so. Next week, we'll tell you what time to meet up here if you want to meet up here first and then go together. They do have food for purchase there, but if you want to bring your own snacks or meal or whatever, you can do that as well. And the following week, back by popular demand, yes, we're going back to the Sun Coast Bowl. All right. People had so much fun that there was interest in doing it again. So on the 28th, we're going to bowl again, same as the last time. If you want to just come and hang out, $15, that gets you some pizza and a drink. And if you want to bowl, it's $25. That includes 2 hours of unlimited bowling. We'll have raffle and all of that stuff, just like the last time. So please come join us for either event, both event, one event, however many events you want, okay? If you have questions, let me know.
I'm definitely going to vote. I mean, that sounds great. I didn't know about that Thursday. We had so much fun. Everybody that wasn't there, come. Because I mean, you'll know. Oh, so much fun. Anyway, I have a great week.
Yeah. Thanks, Kitty. You too.
Oh, thank you.
More announcements. A lot going on here. It's like, it's like we're coming out, we're this endemic, and so we're just like planning all sorts of things and having a good time doing it. Bowling again. Woo! I mean, we wanted to get it in before the kids had to go back to school. So they had a good time. And teachers, well, I guess we can count it all. Yeah. So, oh, thank you. And our ambassador of fun. Thank you. All right, now I'll tell you, last week I was, sometimes I don't do my work and I search the internet and stuff. A couple weeks ago, so I was in unclaimed property. And I had like $141 in unclaimed property. And I got a check last week and I was so excited. I'm like, let's do the unexpected income program again. Yes. Because I looked up a few names from our membership. And I'm telling you, you all have a lot of money in unclaimed property with the state of Nevada. I'm just saying. So, if you want to come and talk to me, and there are some sign-up sheets on the table out there. What will happen is for 8 weeks, give us your name. The Ministry of Prayer team will pray for you, and there's an affirmation that you would say every day. I mean, we've had people, we had one member whose husband gambled a little bit and would walk in and give her $200 every week or something. And then we had a young lady who, oh my gosh, they hired an investigator to find her because she had this huge sum of money from a job she had 20 years before that added to her retirement, and she was able to do a lot of things. So it was fun. It's been a long time since we've done it. So if you want to join the Unexpected Income Program, please sign up it's on the happenings table. What else? We have a lot going on, so just hold on. There's a calendar. There might be a couple things missing because Daniel Nahmad just confirmed on Friday, of course, after everything was printed, that concert, the 31st, Sunday the 31st. Woo! Woo! Tickets will be available online tomorrow, in person in the bookstore next Sunday. Okay? She told you about bowling. Oliver LeRae has been chomping at the bit to have some sort of little group. Remember the Tai Chi? But he's come up with this name for Holding the Light. It's a Holding the Light group with Oliver LeRae. It begins on the 30th. And we can give you more information, but we really need to know, get an interest and see how many people we can get to sign up. There's a sign-up sheet on the happenings table, and he will tell you more about that at Wednesday night's Heart of Peace meditation. All right, Jamie Lula will be here Labor Day weekend. Come on.
Patty's very excited. If you don't know who that is, she will be singing those songs soon.
Oh, yeah.
And you can look it up. Dr. Jamie, he got his doctorate at our last at our convention in February, and he is a delightful human being. Oh my gosh, you would want him to be in every room you ever enter.
So talented.
I'm just saying, he's talented. He's warm. He said you just feel good being in his presence, don't you?
I
And he can sing.
And he can sing. And he and Patty, Patty doesn't know. They're going to be brother and sister before he leaves. Yes. Awesome. A lot of stuff happening. So, with all of that, I'm asking our Ministry of Prayer team to please come forward. These are the people you saw in the video. These are more, there were more there than are here today, and they hold this center up. When you send in a prayer request, these are the folks that pray for you, with us, with each other. We have a few students that are coming up as well. Yvonne, she's working right now, but you know, we know Yvonne. And we love that this is, they hold the light, you know? And they have to be lit from within to hold the light for this place, just so you know. Just so you know. All right, I would like to ask, I know we didn't have any children come today. We did, but they left unexpectedly, but that's okay. We sent them with love. We sent them on their way with love. I'm going to ask Reverend Stacy if she would please give us a closing prayer.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. So if you are comfortable, please close your eyes with me and just take a deep breath. We just inhale all of that good, yummy love that we get each and every time we enter these doors, and exhale our own expression of that love. And so right here and right now, what I know is that this place called the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living is here to provide love. It is here to teach truth. It is here to empower lives. It is here to inspire hearts and express love. And so we remember this week to fill ourselves up first with the love, whether it's by calling a practitioner, just doing your own, each one's own spiritual work, or whatever it is that fulfills that for each one. Knowing that we also remember to be the love. In each and every place we go, remember we are needed. We are the ones that the world is waiting for. And also, we remember this week that unity, we're all one, and unity is not uniformity. And so with that, I am just so grateful for each and every person here that is an expression of the divine that represents the Las Vegas Center for Spiritual Living. What a blessing each and all are. And so with that, go forth and love, be the light, and know that all of us here love each one here. With that, I simply say, and so it is.
And so it is. Let's sing our peace song. Thank you.
Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God as our power, loved ones all are we. Now we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Let this be the moment now. With every breath I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment with peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and now it begins with me.
Oh, repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
I know this in my mind.
I know this in my mind.
I feel it in my body.
I feel it in my body.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Have a great week, everyone.
We're doing a lot of living. We're working overtime. Don't need another million. You got to go on. I like the way you live.
was a little never-headed boy, and I never put down my alto saxophone back jumping down the boulevard. I couldn't wait to blow my own horn. It ain't wrong for you to sing along, singing this song till you die. In this world with a lot of problems, all we need is a little love. Thank you. Hey, Katie. Oh, your love, we've done a lot of living. We're working overtime. Don't need another million. You got that gold. I like the way you're living, 'cause you're so genuine. You got that something special. Didn't you know? I just see you. Woo! Then we said love on the boulevard. You were Horace and I was Jenny. It ain't wrong for you to sing along, singing this song till you die. This world with a lot of problems.
Yeah, they come. Yeah, I might start on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then like your end of the year, they go for next year.
Thank you. Oh, me. Thank you.
Right.
Come on, baby.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, on Saturday, but it's gonna be on Saturday.
Yeah. Woo. We've done a lot of living. We're working overtime. Don't need another million. I like the way you're living, 'cause you're so genuine. You got that something special. Didn't you? Just you. Oh, you. Come on, saxophone. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Hold the light. I need you. I just need you. Yeah, you. Woo, yes. We'll see you guys Wednesday nights.
Yes.
Thank you, Kaden. For some reason, it was just